So in previous classes, we have discussed about commands and constraints. So today I'm going to explain about new topic, keywords and operators. So here we have a where class. So the way why we are using where class, where keyword is in SQL is powerful class used to filter the records and fetch only those records satisfied at a specific condition. So whatever you have specified that condition in the query, so it will check the condition. If the condition is true, it will add it to the result set. So if the condition is false, that the row is excluded. So here we have syntax, select, column 2 are the attributes columns in the table from the table name and where condition. So here you can also where class with update and delete commands. So let me check the query how to write the query. We will check. What is that where class? In previous classes we have discussed that we have created a table. So in DML commands we have discussed that about where class. So here. So how can we use the where class? Here I am using the where class with the select statement. What is the syntax? Select column 1, column 2 from the table name where condition. So here I am writing the query. So what is our table name? EMP1. Here you have to select the database first. And then what is the table name? EMP1. So I'm retrieving the data from the table. Select star from EMP1. Select the query and execute the query. So here we have columns EMP ID and EMP name, salary, department, working hours, and employee age and employee country. So employee date, and I want to add one more column, location, employee location. So what we have to do to add a column is we are using the alter command. Alter table name. What is, I want to add new column employee location. So that's why I'm using the alter command. Alter table name. What is the table name? EMP1. Next, what is that? Add column name. What is that column name? Location. Employee location. I'm adding the employee location column into the table, employee table. Location. So I'm using the varchar data type. So here employee ID, name, salary, mobile number, department, working hours, age, so country, date. So I'm adding the employee location column into the table. So here we have 0 errors. Let me check the column has added or not. Describe. What is the table name? EMP1. So here we have added the E location, employee location into the EMP table. So how can we insert the values into the table? I want to retrieve the data EMP1. So here we have added the column E location. By default, it will take null values. If you are giving any values into the column, if you into the column, so it will take the null values by default. So how can we update the values? Using the update command. We have to use the update command to update the values. Here we have all the null values in E location employee location column. So I am updating the values. Update EMP1 set. So I want to set the values into the E location column. E location, employee location. I'm adding, so I will give the location Hyderabad. Next, what is that? Where EMP ID. So here we have a column name EMP ID. EMP ID equals to 1. So let me execute the query. Here we have 0 errors. So here the table where E location employee 1. Where is the employee ID? So here the last one is employee ID. So here this record updated. So here we have given the Hyderabad location. So here the updated the value for employee ID 1. So and I want to update all the values. So we have only 5 records. Just so I have updated only 1 record. Remaining we have to update. Just I am updating them. We have 5 records, right? Just copy paste. So already first record has updated. So you have to give the second, third, fourth record and fifth record. So here the location, I am changing the locations. So Vijayawada, I will give a Vijayawada location. And one more name, Guntur, I will give Guntur. So next, what is it? And next I'm giving something I'm Nizampet. So here the first record has updated and remaining 4 has to be updated. Just to execute the queries. So here we have 0 errors. And let me check, select star from. Star means all the columns from the table. From the table, what is the table name? EMP1. So just execute the query. So let me check that EMP location has updated in this table. So here the first record Hyderabad, and the second record so the EMP location has updated that column values are updated. Next I want to insert on so here we have 5 records, right? And I'm inserting some more values. So what is the command we have to use for inserting the values? Insert command. We have to use the insert command. Insert into what is the table name? EMP1. So columns, you have to give the columns. Employee ID. So E name and salary. So here we have names, column names, and mobile number. Mobile number. What is the next column? Department. Department. Next, what is that? Working hours. Working hours. Here I'm adding the only column names. So the column names should be same when you are going to inserting the values into the table. So next, what is that column? Age. Next, employee country. Next, what is that? Employee date, a joining date, or next, what is that? Employee location. So employee location. Next, what we have to give? Values. We have to insert the values into these columns. So we have 5 records, right? Next, what is that? 6th record, and E name. I will give a name. So I will give something. And what is that? Salary. So I'm entering only 25,000. Mobile number, anything you can give. Next, what is that? Department. So IT. Next, what is that column? Working hours. Working hours. How many hours she has worked? And age. What is the age? So I will give 25. Next, country. So I will give India. Next, what is that? E-date. So date is in the form of months or years, months, date. So next, what is that? E-location. Location, I will give Hyderabad. So we have to enclose these characters with single quotes. So because it will help to the SQL parts or SQL server to recognize easily it is a string. Next, I want to update. I want to insert next record. Just you have to change the values. No need to write everything. Next, so I will give 15,000. So here the mobile number, manager department. Next, I'm changing 5 hours, changing age. So India, I will give Australia. Next, what is that column? Date column 2020 I will give, and location I will give Guntur. Next column I want to insert 10 records. So because while we are using the where keyword, it will be easy to fetch the data. So if you are inserted values, you can easily fetch we can easily get the records by using the where keyword. And I will give one more. I'm changing the values only, not the table column values. Just I will change values. What is that? Manager India. So next I am inserting the 9th record. So here I am giving I'm changing the date. Next location I am changing. So here we have 10th record. Next I'm changing the salary. Change it to 85,000. So here manager, I'm changing manager department, and I will give the country Canada. So here I'm changing the age 30 and 25. So here we have 10 records. Just execute select the date, select the query and execute. So here we have 3 errors. So what is that? Insert into the 6th 25,000. So here we have added semicolon each and every line. So you have to add the semicolon at the end of the query. Execute the query. So and one more error. So what is that? Working hours e-dated for line 4. Incorrect data value. E-date. So here we have not inserted the total date. So I'm giving, just execute the query. So here we have 0 errors. Let me check the table so the values have inserted or not. Select star from, what is the command? Select star from emp1 table emp1. So here we have data with 10 records, database. So here we have table with 10 records. So here the 6th record have duplication. So I'm deleting that. So because if you are updating the 6th record, the 2 columns will be updated simultaneously. So that's why I'm deleting that. Delete from table name. What is that? emp1 where employee one, employees, what is that, EMP ID equals to 6. So I'm deleting that. So here we have 0 errors. So the 6th record has deleted because the duplication is there. So we have to add the primary key for that. So I'm adding the primary key alto table name. What is the table name? EMP1 add constraint. What is the primary key constraint I am adding, because it does not allow the duplications. Primary key for AMP ID. So every time if you are inserting the values, duplications will be come. So that's why I am adding the primary key constraint to the EMP ID. So one error. So what is that? Employee ID, EMP ID. We have to give the column name EMP ID. So EMP ID. So 0 errors. So how can we check that primary key added or not? Just describe the table. What is the describe EMP1? So here we have primary key. So I have added primary key to employee ID column. So now it will not accept the duplications. So in previous we have inserted the duplication values, right? So it will not accept because I have added primary key to employee ID. So now use the where keyword. Let me check. Select what is that? Why we are using the where keyword? To fetch the data, to filter the records into the table and fetch only that record satisfies a specific condition. What is the syntax? Select column 1, column table name, where condition. Let me check. Select star from EMP1 where. So I want to retrieve the data about where EMP ID equals to 2. So it will display the data who is having employee ID 2. So here we have so we got the record who is having the employee ID 2. So next, what is that here? The star means it will return the all the columns into the all the columns. I want to display selected columns, only EMP ID and e name and mobile number. So from EMP. Just it will display EMP ID and EMP employee name and mobile number. Sorry, one error because our table name EMP1. So here we have employee ID, employee name, mobile number. Next, I am using the where keyword. Where employee ID equals to values who's having employee ID 2. So one error here. We no need to use the wait from. Just select the query, execute the query. EMP ID equals to 2. Now what is that? What is the syntax? Table name, where condition. So here we have column name from table name. Column names from table name. So here we have to give the table name EMP1. So where employee ID 2. So it will return the results. So employee ID 2 and e name, mobile number. It will display the details of employee ID 2. Next, what is that? And where keyword we can also use with the operators. What is that operators? Equals to operators and less than, greater than, and less than or equals to operator, greater than or equals to operator, not equals to operator. These are all the operators. Let me check one by one. So we will get the results. What is that? First, we have to check the equals to operator. How can we check? Start from EMP1, where employee ID equals to. Already we have used that equals to operator. Next, we will go with less than operator, where employee salary. I am taking the employee salary. What is that name? Salary. Where salary less than 11,000. So it will display the salary who is having so here the condition is false because we have no values in the table. Where salary equals to 1,000, we have given that. So here we have a display. What is the syntax? Select star means all the columns from employee where salary less than 1,000 or something, where salary 1,000. I will give less than 25,000. So here we have salaries whose salary having less than 25,000. So 15,000 and 11,000 and 15,000. Next, check the greater than operator. So select star from EMP1 and where salary greater than 25,000. Whose salary having greater than 25,000, just it will display. Just select the query and execute the query. Here we got the values. So 30,000 greater than 25,000 So salary we got that 30,000, 65,000. These values are greater than 25,000. So here we have a query, select star from EMP where salary greater than 25,000. Next, what is that operator? So less than or equals to operator. Select star from EMP1 where salary less than or equals to suppose I will give a 15,000. So if the condition is true, it will add that value into the result set. Otherwise, the value will be excluded. So here we got the results less than or equals to 15,000. So here we have 11,000, 15,000, 15,000. Next, what is that operator? Greater than or equals to. Just check the condition. Select. So I am using these operators with where keyword. Select star from EMP1 where salary greater than or equals to 15,000. Sorry, I will give 20,000. Based on the condition, it will return the result set. If the table has no values, it will display only column names. So, greater than or equals to 20,000 means, so it will display 25,000. So these values are greater than 20,000. Next, what is that operator? And not equals to operator. Whose salary is not equals to given condition, just it will display that values from EMP1 where salary not equals to our specified condition value. I will give the 30,000. So it will return whose salary not equals to 30,000. So here we have values 15. These values are not equals to 30,000, right? So that's why it will return the values. So star means it will display all the columns. Just I want to give a specific column, EMP ID, and next E name. So what is that? Mobile number. I want to display mobile number. Mobile number from employee 1 whose salary not equals to 30,000. Just it will display only 3 columns: employee ID, employee name, mobile number. Just select the query and execute the query. So here we got columns. So employee ID, whatever you have specified in the query, just it will display that columns. So mobile number we have defined in the select statement. So these values are not these employees are having not equals to 30,000 salary because we have specified that 30,000 in the query. Next, what is that in and not in operator? So what is in operator? In operator is used to filter the results and based on the list of values in the where class. So in operator allows us to specify multiple values in where class. Let me check that query. So what is the syntax? Select star from table name. What is the table name? EMP1 and where keyword and column name. So it will check the values. If the values has present in the table, it will display. Otherwise, the values has excluded. So select star from EMP1. I want to retrieve all the columns from the table. EMP1 where what is that? Where EMP ID. I will take EMP ID. You can take any column name. So I will take EMP ID in. So just it will check the condition. Just select the query and execute the query. So here we have IDs up to 10. We have records up to 10. So I'm giving 5 and 7. So if these records present in the table, just it will display the all the columns. So here we have so 6 is not there, right? We have deleted that record. We have deleted that record. So that's why just it will display only 5 and 5, 5th and 7th record from the table EMP. So next, what is that? So I will give one more example. Next, EMP where name I will give I will give one. So you have to give the in operator. So the Sri name employee, if that name in the table, just it will display to Sri in where unknown column. So it will take it as a column where so it will take it as a column. So that's why I'm giving what we have to do. So next where salary, I will give salary. I will give 10,000 and 15,000. So if these values are present in the table, it will display. So here we have the records who's having 15,000 salary. So next, what is that? Not in operator. What is that? Not in operator. Not in operator is used to exclude rows where a specified column's value matches any values in a list. It will check the condition, just whatever you have specified that values in the parentheses, except that values, all the remaining values will be displayed into the table. Just to select start from EMP1 and where. So I will give salary and not in. So except these values, whatever you have specified in the parentheses, except that values remaining values will be displayed. So just execute the query. So here we have 11,000, 25,000 and 85,000. So except these values, it will display remaining records. So This is the in operator and not in operator. So next, what is that? Where class with? So did you understand, guys? Any doubts in operators? And next, what is that? Where class with like operator? So here we have like operator is used to fetch the filtered data by searching a particular pattern in a where class. Suppose we are having Sri name. So if you like yes percentile, just it will give who's having just employee name starting with yes. It will display only that names. So let me check the example. So this is the like operator. Like operator is used to fetch the data by searching particular pattern in where class. So how many records in the employee table? So here we have 10 records, right? Ravi, Ram, Ramya, something. So names. So let me search the pattern. Select star from EMP1 where name like. So name means column name. I will give E name. So I have we have table name. Sorry, we have column name E name. Just give that name. So like it will display whose name has a starting letter is. So here we have list of the names, list of values with letter yes, with letter yes. So if you are giving percentile at the beginning, so it will display whose name end with yes. So whose name having yes letter at the end, just it will display that names. Just to select the query and execute the query. So we have no records with the name yes at the end. So let me check. So here we have no records. I will give A. So it will display the names who's having last letter yes, last letter A. So here two records, Ramya and Supraja has A letter at the end of the string. So next, what is that? So where class with the underscore operator. So these are all the wild cards. These operators are also known as wild cards. So here we have some examples. Already we have seen that percentile or percentile means. So if you given percentile after the character, so it will display the names whose name having starting letter R. So that percentile from the beginning before characters, it will display who is having names at the whose names having R at the end of the string. So next, what is that? Select star from EMP where E name like SA. So whose name starting with SA, just it will display that records. Let me check that. Select star from EMP1 where E name like what is that? So I will give SU. SU. Starting letters, if the person has starting letters SU, it will display that record, that employee record. Just give so only we have only one record with starting letters SU. So next we will check that. Select. Let me check that whose employees having last letters J. So E name. So I will give percentile just JA. What is that? It will display only who is having the names at the end of the string JA. So here we have only one record with that letters at the end of the string. Next, what is that? Select employee name from employee where, and this is underscore operator. So underscore means if you are suppose if you are giving the value Sai, so here I am missing A letter. So automatically it will takes the letter. It will takes the character. So let me check that. Select start from EMP1 where e name like what is that? So I'm giving this. If we have if the employee table has this name, just it will take that character. So we have a Sri name record. Just execute the query. So here we have two employed. Here we have employees Sri. Both the employee IDs are different, but names are same. So this way we have to use the underscore operator. Next, what is that? So this is also similar to the above example. And next, what is that between operator? Why we are using between operator? Between operator is used to test whether the expression is within a range of values. So this operator is used with select, update and insert, delete commands. So here we have syntax, select column names from table where the values, just it will test whether the expression is within a range or not. If the condition is true, it will display all the values, otherwise the values will be excluded. So time is over. Tomorrow we will discuss this operator. We will execute the query on this operator. Thank you so much.